Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to make a comment on the statement by JLAC as presented by yourself as in your capacity as chair. And I first want to take this opportunity to congratulate those that have been nominated as chair and members or commissioners in the commission, in IEBC commission, Mr. Speaker. And we, as Kenyans of goodwill, nobody would want the obtaining situation where we had no IEBC to have continued. And so, Mr. Speaker, as I stand here, I want to say that I support the nomination of these particular Kenyans in order for them to go and do the very urgent and important business of conducting elections and doing the limitation of boundaries, hoping that you lawyers will guide us on whether we still have enough time to review our boundaries. Mr. Speaker, why I personally support this particular team that was nominated by the President is because I'm very much aware that our elections end at the polling station. And though there could be very many fears that the upcoming elections would be rigged, Mr. Speaker, we know that following the recommendations by Judge Kriegler, we know that every election ends at the polling station, Mr. Speaker. And so, Mr. Speaker...
What's your point of order, Senator Cherargei?
Mr. Speaker, understanding 105 on accuracy of fact, you know, when we speak, we must be careful because we don't want to set this country in the previous precedent. Is it in order for the Senator, distinguished Senator Nyuntu of Muranga, to state on record that their plans or insinuation of rigging an upcoming election? Mr. Speaker, you know, you can set the country into unnecessary turmoil. Can you withdraw and apologize, Mr. Speaker? Those are statements that you make only in funerals and baby showers. You don't make it unanswered, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator John Nyutu, Standing Order 105.1 states that a senator shall be responsible for the accuracy of any facts that the senator alleges to be true and may be required to substantiate any such instantly.
Thank you, Mr.
Give Senator Joe Nyutu the...
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think it's important that we all, as Senator Cherargei says, that we need to we all belong to this country, Mr. Speaker, and nobody would want this country to burn. But there is a difference, Mr. Speaker, between alleging and expressing that there were fears. And so, Mr. Speaker, I don't think that I have said there will be rigging in 2027. And I think it's important, Mr. Speaker, that we also, Mr. Speaker, that we also remember the lessons that we were taught in English. Saying that there could be fears or there were fears Senator is different.
Just hold your horse. Allow the senator to continue as he's alleging that they fears.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I wish Senator Cherargei would stop interrupting my line of thinking. Mr. Speaker, this is simple English, and we should not argue here over simple English, Mr. Speaker. So let me continue with my submission. So I was saying, in fact, I don't know why Senator Cherargei feels threatened. You know, the guilty are always afraid, Mr. Speaker. I do not know why Senator Cherargei would just get very...
What's your point of order once again, Senator Cherargei?
Mr. Speaker, you gave an express instructions as the substantiation under 105. In 121, Mr. Speaker, the senator has now become disorderly. He has refused to follow your orders. So he should be called to order, Mr. Speaker, because what he's saying is there are fears. These are not a rumor milling station. This is the Senate of the Republic of Kenya.
Senator Cherargei,
he should have used the word allegedly. He should withdraw and replace because he seems to understand the English, Mr. Speaker.
I heard Senator Joe Nyutu commenting to the effect that it is not a matter of fact, but it's an allegation. And so that was an allegation. It was not a statement of fact. Senator John, you to conclude on your comments.
Thank you. I actually had given the assurance that everybody is comfortable because elections end at the polling station. But of course, in the character of Senator Cherargei, of, wanting to interrupt the line of thinking of those that do not hold his view, of course, and we allow him, we understand Senator Cherargei. Please allow me to conclude my remarks. So, Mr. Speaker, I was just about to say that we have a very big job ahead for the IEBC commissioners, Mr. Speaker, because we need to relook at our boundaries, electoral boundaries, and Mr. Speaker, also to see to it that those constituencies and wards that do not have representatives get the justice of being, represented, Mr. Speaker. The other thing that I may want to say about this particular list, Mr. Speaker, is because we have had occasion of public servants being accused of having been incompetent, Mr. Speaker, it is, I would want to call upon the National Assembly, when they are vetting these nominees, that then they look at the competence of each one of them. Because, Mr. Speaker, we do not want to hear in this country that somebody has been given a job, whether a presidential nominee or any other nominee, approved by the National Assembly, and then later such an officer, Mr. Speaker, is said to have been incompetent. So if we will have any of these IEBC commissioners vetted by the National Assembly, and then later we are told by whoever it will be, whether the president or anybody else, that they were incompetent, Mr. Speaker, we must tell the National Assembly and any other body that vets public officers that they must make sure that everybody is competent, because, Mr. Speaker, we bring shame to Kenyans when we give them a job, they are vetted at the National Assembly and proved to be fit.
Senator John Newton, your time is up. Senator Catherine Muma.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Mine is to briefly comment on the statement